Turtleboy Smith Ellis trade blows again. There were instant ramifications after the O'Keefe family filed their civil suit against Karen Reed on Monday, with Turtleboy Aiden Kearney leading the charge of anti-O'Keefe family Twitter posts accusing members of the family of financial discrepancies. Kearney wrote, Paul and Peggy are using a twice-orphaned girl as part of their lawsuit against Karen Reed and two bars in Canton, and they've gotten her to change her story about what Karen said the morning the McAlberts killed John O'Keefe. Everything in their hilariously stupid lawsuit is proven wrong by testimony given in court by the Commonwealth's witnesses, and they've opened up the doors for the McAlberts to perjure themselves in depositions. Auntie Bev won't be able to protect them in Plymouth Superior Court. Paul says Karen Reed's legal defense strategy has caused him emotional distress, so much distress he came up with $230,000 last October to add an addition to his house, after getting a loan from a bank where his mother-in-law is on the board of directors. But you can't question Paul O'Griff's motives or honesty because you're attacking the victim's family. He also tweeted, Breaking news, Karen Reed told me on record that the Vanity Fair article on her will include all of her attorney's fee and expenses, as well as her assets with receipts. Unlike many others in this case, she clearly has nothing to hide. Expected publication date is early December. Kearney was countered by prominent Reed critic Julie Carpenter, who wrote, Calling all Karen Reed cultists, Karen needs $2 million. Let's go, all you grifting content creators. Grovel to your audience for donos for your killer queen. And pretty funny watching FKR supporters twisting themselves into pretzels trying to make Karen wasn't drunk happen in the civil case, not realizing the ramifications of what they're saying. A few things that support Karen being heavily inebriated that are documented. Karen's blood draw the following morning showing BAC was likely between 0.13 and 0.29% at the time of the accident. Karen not remembering leaving Waterfall with John. Carrie Roberts observing Karen was still visibly drunk the next morning. 7 drinks on video at C.F. McCarthy's. We are dealing with a preponderance of evidence here, and there is more than enough, in my opinion, to reasonably ascertain she was drunk. And being drunk is a good thing for Karen. If she's not drunk, there's an intent issue. Why on earth would anyone reverse at a high rate of speed on snowy ground towards a pedestrian? Without the alcohol, the circumstances of hitting John start to look more intentional and less like an accident. Intentional means her insurance likely won't defend the civil suit, and intentional means murder on the criminal side. Finally, Grant Smith Ellis weighed in on Kearney. All right, folks, it is clear that there's a network of operatives in the orbit of Aiden Turtleboy Kearney who support releasing court documents about children and covering up serious allegations of rape. I will not stop until you all are criminally charged. He also posted, Boom! Confirmation that Christy Citrone is indeed being used as a proxy by Turtleboy to threaten a victim of rape into silence. It appears that Citrone hid in plain sight for months and referred that victim to at least one lawyer close to Mark Randazza, who works for Kearney. Remember that all tweets are the views of those who tweeted them. Please make up your mind as to the facts reported in them based on the character and quality of work presented by the reporters. We will continue to monitor the continued mess in Boston as new tweets present themselves.